This is Shariraye. We're going to debunk her real quick. A lot of this stuff I'm just going to pause through and talk through.
Aloha Nui
This video has been copied like 5 times, so me
Shariraye
using it for educational purposes, which should keep me from a copyright strike.
Prayers have been answered. More rain today for Texas.
Maybe you should have prayed less. God's trying to kill you.
Flooding, I think, in Dallas.
I think in Dallas? I don't watch normal news, so I don't know.
We've needed everything that we're getting so far.
They need to get all their stuff destroyed and
like
at the risk of losing their lives. Yeah.
Thank the Lord. Okay.
Thank the Lord.
Get going.
Let's go.
All right. Durham knows what's happening behind the scenes. He has 200,000 sealed indictments.
It said Germany, but it was Durham. 200 sealed indictments, huh? That number's really gone up since 2017. I don't remember when those were supposed to be unsealed. Back in 2019, they were supposed to be unsealed. But Q can be wrong, right? I mean, he is only the foregone informant that's inside working with Trump or is Trump. I mean, he can be wrong, though. You know, that's the man. Durham has his own issues right now. Durham just took a big L in his first case he brought to trial. And now he's prosecuting Devinchenko, I think it is. And one of his prosecutors is not going to be there. He's just done. He quit. Some people say it's because he knows this is going to be a big L. Some people say it's just because he simply had too many obligations. With a high-profile case like this, yeah, I would be taking other cases too to try to back out. And also, he's fighting Devinchenko's team right now because Devinchenko's team wants to use confidential documents that Durham said, no, you can't use those. Here's the funny thing. Durham already handed over 5,000 or close to 5,000 confidential documents so far. So, what? Yeah, but, you know, they're going to be unsealed any day now. It usually takes 6 years to unseal indictments.
Russiagate revealed. Pompeo investigation into the House Intelligence Committee.
Oh, God. I'm so done with Russiagate. Russia did interfere in our elections. You know who said that? You can find this on the internet. It was the Republican-led Intelligence Committee. You can find this paper online. It's real. It's factual. They wrote it up and they said there was unprecedented interference in our election from Russia. There's no hoax. It happened. Russia interfered. And it was Republicans that said so. Like Cornyn, I think Cotton. Just, Republicans that are on Trump's side said, yeah, Russia interfered. There's no hoax there. And you know what led to the Steele dossier? Opposition research by Marco Rubio's backers. They're the ones that funded it. That was Republican money that started the information that became the Steele dossier. It was started by Republicans. So stop. No Russia hoax. It's a hoax that caught witches that found actual evidence of Russian interference. Wow. But look the other direction, right? Do your own research, right?
Reveals Swalwell shifts Pelosi connected, Hillary and Obama. Cabinet members took intel from the CIA, also involved, and gave to reporters to create a narrative about Trump. This is treason, conspiracy, and sedition.
Oh, my Lord. They don't have any more access to these documents for the CIA that pretty much anyone else does. You have to submit a FOIA request and pay some money, and then you get it. I think it was Jim Jordan who was just talking to Cummings, and he was talking about how these FOIAs need to be more transparent because that's the information they have. They're just not walking into the CIA agencies and taking documents. Proof, Shariraye, please. Don't just read off, what is this, Telegram or Rumble, as if it's just fake or if it's just fact and take it at face value. Come on.
Last month, they arrested 700 CIA agents across the world.
Proof. 700 CIA agents. There's a department, I forget what it is, but they will release when these CIA agents actually get arrested. And a majority of the time, they just flat out say who it was and what they're arrested for. Come on. I think the last one that was arrested was a year ago for being, oh gosh, a double agent? Conspiring with China, I believe.
That was found connected to the German CIA farm where they had the shootout in Haspelwood. shot, which was raided. Many of the CIA agents were also involved in the leaks
don't
in
know what any of
Russiagate
this is.
investigation.
This I have no idea. So whatever. I'll just let her talk.
Gina Haspel,
don't know
the
any of this.
FBI, and Comey were named inside
Yeah,
several
don't-
investigations connected to treason and sedition.
Oh God.
Representative Devin Nunes said Durham report coming soon.
I hope so.
That's good.
Yes. It's been what, 2-3
And
years?
then
Yeah,
the
I hope so
200,000
too.
sealed indictments, they're trying to shut down social media. Yes, they're trying to shut us down every way they can.
Oh my God. They're trying to shut you down every way they can, except on Truth Social. And Gab. And Gitter. And Telegram. And Rumble. WeMe. Numerous message boards. Frank Speech. Debunked right-wing social media platforms like Periscope. Or, I mean, this is off the top of my head. And let's not forget, you have your own dating app just for conservatives. Give me a break. We're so persecuted. We can't get on Twitter. Maybe because people like you, specifically Judy Byington, who are out there making videos about how there's going to be a nuclear explosion or a nuclear attack in Ukraine, August 19th. She gave an exact date. Okay? That was 5 days ago. That stuff is dangerous misinformation that'll scare people, that'll cause people to panic. It does not need to be out there like it's fact. Like all these things that you're reading off of Rumble or Telegram or whatever is fact. Do your research. That's why you're not on the major social networks.
Media QAnon followers and truthers and label white supremacist fractions who share all this information coming.
I'm sorry, but when you got people attending white nationalist events, yeah, I guess we can kind of draw 2 and 2 to make 4. It adds up.
To light. All right, in case you didn't know, 5G transmitters are not only hidden in chimneys, church steeples, church crosses, street lamps, street signs, and extra rented houses. They are also transmitted from
5G,
manhole covers,
who
and we
cares?
walk
All
right
right.
over them without
5G.
any distance or live right next to them.
Where are we at?
All this is a deliberate felony with
God, we're only 2 minutes
incalculable consequences and laws we adhere.
Jeez.
Fight us on all only conceivable levels. By the way, with 5G, it is impossible to look directly into the houses and apartments and even in a 3D view.
What are you talking
And he's sharing
about?
what it looks like.
Like they're invisible?
And he's sharing
Like
what
they're
it looks
invisible?
like and what they do.
Oh my God, I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, a lot of that's been shared on Telegram. Make sure you join my Telegram group.
Make sure you're on Telegram. The only
Shall we play
facts
a
on
game?
Telegram.
Find the spiders and build the web. Remember, they consider you to be the fly, especially the feeder. Remember, they never thought she was going to lose. That's correct. Therefore, they never thought investigations or public interest into their criminal acts would be exposed.
Okay. What criminal acts? You show me some hard proof of these criminal acts that Hillary has committed, and I will shut up and stop making these videos. Even her email scandal went to, I mean, she was questioned about it. They found that it was just mishandling. I mean, there was no criminal intent there, nothing nefarious. And of the 33,000 emails, there was only about 150 that they said were even in danger of being classified. So, also, yes, people did think she was going to win. She did have like millions of more votes, didn't she? But she did have more votes. It did look like if you parceled those out, she would win. I think it was like only 80,000 votes that swung Michigan. It was like 0.25%.
Or investigated. Therefore, they never thought they had anything to fear. They openly showcased their symbolism. They were sloppy. Hussein's last speech in Chicago, scandal-free. Why did he continually emphasize that phrase?
What?
As a backup, they infiltrated and controlled the narrative.
Okay,
mainstream media. They only.
If you know what she was talking about, put it in the comments. I couldn't even follow that. Whose last speech? Saddam Hussein's? What the hell is she talking about?
They install only those on the team. They blackmail those that aren't. They define conspiracy as crazy.
Yeah, they blackmail those who aren't. Like, I don't know, like Representative Cawthorn, who was basically had all this personal information and pictures and videos released after he talked about how the Republican Party is into orgies and doing cocaine? Yeah. Democrats, though, right?
Mentally unstable, and label anything true as such. This works given most of what they engage in is pure evil, simply unbelievable, and the fix has always been in, no matter what. This was always the promise they made to those who played the game, willingly or otherwise. Or they would.
Where's this evil? Come on, are you going to get to it, or are you just going to say it?
All the three-letter agencies, we've talked a bit about this for 2 years. Power over the U.S. military, over nations, install alike.
What about the three-letter agencies?
These people
Isn't
are really
Durham
stupid.
associated
Follow
with
the
the
husbands
three-letter
of
agency?
in
Yeah, they're all
Cameron,
evil.
McKinsey and Company, Clowns in America, Dr. Emmett Rice, Federal Reserve, everyone's connected. How about a game of chess? Enter the code. Q350, follow the husbands.
Some of this stuff is just
There
random.
they are.
She's got to be just
So we'll get to
reading
that
it
in a
straight off
minute.
of a message board.
And then also, here we go.
Here we go.
So it says follow the husbands.
All the husbands.
And here it's showing Susan Rice and Saul Obama's, Obama's gay high school friend or college roommate or something. I was reading up
Or something
on
or
it.
other. I
Obama's
don't know. I mean, I'm
biography,
just
he was
making
speaking in
all
code.
this up as we
I
go
read
along
between the
anyways. Doesn't
lines. It
matter.
talks about Saul as this guy who gave a job reference to, and I thought that was suspicious.
That he
They
gave a
also
job
lived at
reference to
33
somebody? That's
address.
suspicious.
So I thought that was
He
suspicious
had a
as well.
33 address? Are you
And I really think it's Susan Rice. It's not far-fetched at all. They're holding hands, and you have to zoom in really close, and you see some extra fingers.
Obama and Susan Rice are holding hands?
No, it
That's
doesn't look
the
like
gay
it, but
friend
you
who's-
really look close
is
and you can
Obama
see
a
extra
female or
fingers.
is
It's so
Susan
creepy how
Rice
the
a
faces
man?
almost matched. So, you know what I say on this. Do your own research. Come to your own conclusions.
Yeah, just like Trump wearing his diapers, right? Come to your own conclusions, do your own research. This has gotta be true.
Looking at, it's
Look at the
like they gave her
pictures.
an afro in her skin, but she's really Pakistani, yeah.
Yeah.
Now you think she's a nobody from the past, but she's not in this very serious. We cannot let this happen. You have.
What are you talking about?
All right, and then we
She's
have
never been a
Emmett
nobody from the past.
Rice, a former World Bank official, member of Federal Reserve Board of Governors, the father of Susan Rice,
Yeah.
Ambassador United Nations. Dr. Rice was
Okay.
pioneering economist,
Wow.
banking official, authority on monetary
Seems like a
systems,
Very
developing
accomplished
countries,
man.
the WHO in the 60s.
Wow.
Spent 2 years in Nicaragua helping establish
Those
the
are
country's
amazing
central banking
accomplishments.
system. And then he's comparing who's that girl. Emmett Rice's daughter graduation, but who is it?
Oh my gosh. So you're not saying that Emma Ross, Susan Rice, is that who you're saying is like fake or a clone or CGI or just painted in or somebody else? Like, you know, like Biden, you say, is an actor in a mask, a clone, an alien, CGI. What are some of the other ones? Oh, geez. It doesn't matter, because then you also say, look at what Biden's doing, but I thought Biden isn't even there or alive or a clone or whatever. Or he isn't even in charge, right? This is the same crap. This is so ridiculous. Then who is it? Susan Rice doesn't exist? She's lying? Why would they lie? What's the point? There's no point to this whatsoever. This is meaningless. And who cares if he was associated with the World Bank? You know who Trump wanted to put in a possession at the World Bank? I think but Mnuchin blocked it. Mnuchin, his own cabinet. Ivanka, his own daughter. Okay, so if you're trying to demonize the World Bank, let me guess. She was gonna go in there and do some white hat stuff, right? She was gonna white hat it. Just like when Trump and his party had control of the Senate, the Congress, and presidency, and they did all those good things in the first 2 years, right? Which was the tax cut for the rich. When you read that bill, middle class and poor taxes went back up, okay? It was a temporary tax cut for the middle class and poor and a permanent tax cut for the rich. Our taxes went back up to make up for the permanent tax cut for the rich. Oh my God, we're at 6 minutes. I'm at 15 on my
pictures
video.
over here.
We gotta just keep going.
And then Barack Obama's former national security advisor, Susan Rice, may have committed espionage when she unmasked President Trump's transition team members, says Judge Napolitano. He told Fox News that Rice was entitled to ask for names of Trump's team.
Fox News was the one that came out that said Trump, and listed all the times Trump asked for unmasking and had it fulfilled. There was 10,000 unmasking requests in 2019 alone. Susan Rice was already investigated for this. Bill Barr put somebody, oh gosh, what is his name? Dash? I think it's Dash. U.S. Attorney Dash. I think that's who it is. And they found no wrongdoing. Nothing was politically motivated. It took 2 years for this 50-page report to come out. You've got to be kidding me. I don't care what anyone says. She's been investigated. A 2-year investigation. Do you want another one that's just going to prove the same thing?
As part of her job, but revealing their identities in order to undermine Trump was espionage. As President's National Security Advisor, she is the highest level of national security.
Did I say that it was Fox News that listed all those times that Trump requested unmasking, and it was 10,000 2019? Yeah. Did I say that was Fox?
Clearance.
Speaking of Fox
Can
News.
she reveal the identity of an American for a purpose other than national security? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Lots of things to think about.
Are
these CIA branch
anything.
offices,
Oh my
McKinsey and
God.
Company, and then he's showing you in all different countries.
I don't even know what that's about. I don't see a picture, so that's hard to piece
Canada,
together.
Mexico, U.S.,
What about it? What about these
Egypt,
countries?
Kuwait,
Some
Qatar,
country on
Saudi
there.
Arabia,
What about the USA?
all over Europe,
What about it?
Asian Pacific,
Where are we at?
Central
I
and
think I'm gonna
South
stop at 10
America,
minutes. I
Africa,
can't do a whole. I'm almost ready to stop
everywhere.
now.
So check it out.
Check what out?
All
I
right.
don't know what she's talking about.
Thank you, OJ. Hope you're doing better. He had surgery, so
Oh, poor OJ.
it's crazy.
I'm almost
Doing
up to 20
good.
minutes.
Okay, we're gonna get started
3
on
minutes
notes.
sound good? Yep. 3 minutes, it'll be 10 minutes, and it'll be 20 minutes on my end. So
There were people in Tier 3 that have crossed the finish line. This is with Nasar Jasar.
No. Okay, there's a person called Juan O'Savin who is really deep and really well respected and is one of the major names in this QAnon movement, the Q thing, whatever it is. And he came out and said there's no Nasara, it's fake. There's no global currency reset, that too is fake. And he said these Zim bonds, these Zimbabwe bonds, are also fake. They mean nothing. All this stuff is nothing. It's ridiculous. And I think Shariraye has been
And I've
called out
got
on
more
this a
stuff
couple times, and she kind of
in my notes
was up in
talking
arms
about the
about it.
education
with people
system.
coming at her being like, people say this.
System. And there's just so much going on. That's how we know we're close to the end, because there's so much going on.
There's
right
so
now.
much going on. You know, like that
No one knows the definite date.
mainstream media
Nasar
takeover
Jasar.
and that,
We have to accept that it will happen
and
when
that
it does.
whole
The military's not
unsealed
going to tell
documents
us,
and mass arrests. You know, so much
We
going
in.
on right now.
because then the state would know. G-Man with the finance side of it.
And when it
there
doesn't
was
come
flashing
about, right?
warning signs.
Purposeful
This was on
misinformation.
Friday, Saturday.
Or the White Hat stopped it. Ugh.
Witnessing
It's like
instability
flipping
in
a
the
coin.
debt
Tails
market
I win,
globally.
heads you lose. Come on, stupid. Or
This
it's
debt
fake.
market is engulfing the whole world. He said it's worse than the 2008 meltdown.
Yeah.
There's
Inflation's
a real
really
estate
bad. Yeah.
crisis. 10-year yield is almost up to 3%. I believe it went over today.
Why is she talking about the 10-year yield? These are the fiat bad people. I don't what? Now you're interested in the 10-year
There
yield?
was 63,000 contracts
I'm
canceled
gonna hit 20 minutes before she hits.
in
10.
July. Lenders going under
We'll just end it
the
here.
market and everything.
Oh, that's my girl Shariraye. So much for do your own research, right? Yeah, more like read off of Telegram and totally buy into what I say and totally discredit and try to disprove anything that's opposite.